Hi, this is Keelan McLean, and this is project number 4, my list of things that annoy me. As I told you before, my wife, she says I'm like Larry David because I'll rant about things, and I made a list. Some of these, yeah, I'll just jump right into it. So things that annoy me: loud music and rattling trunks on vehicles. Nobody wants to hear your shitty music. I can appreciate good music, but it always seems like and they do it like when I play this video game Grand Theft Auto Online, the same stuff that people play. They'll play it over the speaker, and it's like you're not playing good music. You're playing the worst music on the planet, the shittiest music, and then you don't know how to set up your speakers properly in your vehicle, so like grrr, grrr, and it's just rattling the fucking trunk. Ugh. All right, what else? Political cheerleaders on both sides, Republicans, Democrats, liberals, conservatives, all of them. I see it on Twitter all the time asking these questions. I hate this whole this side and that side thing. Like, fucking stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, just political cheerleaders. Just I'm not a political person. I don't care about politics. I am neither liberal nor conservative. I'm kind of in the middle, I guess. Just I don't want to hear it. It's just annoying as hell, and it's so grating to have to read it. I get on there because I'm a collector, and so I the reason I'm on social media mostly is to follow like pages that for collecting and stuff like that for my action figures and whatnot. And then so like maybe if somebody else that I follow, if they follow something else, Twitter's weird like that. It pops up. Anyway, yeah, political cheerleaders. I can't stand any of them. None of them. Tucker Carlson. What's the ones? Rachel Maddow. Like, I don't want to hear any of that bullshit. Y'all are all annoying as fuck to me. Bad driving. Holy shit. I'm a very calm person normally, but when I get behind the wheel, I'm just like shaking the wheel, like, use a fucking turn signal, or stop at the fucking red light, stop rolling through it, or slow the down, yeah, I get really ramped up in the car. My wife says it stresses her out, but I gotta get it out. It's just one of the things that, like, speaking of my wife, one of the things that annoys me is, so I've got ADD, ADHD, whatever it is. I don't know, one of those things. Um, I have a tendency to hyper focus. And so when I really get into doing something, whether it be schoolwork or when I'm writing one of my screenplays or playing a video game or something like that, I get really into it. I'm like laser focused in on it. And when she tries to talk to me, or my kids try to talk to me, and it's like, yeah, it's interrupting me, like breaking my hyper focus, has a tendency to get to me. When someone touches or moves my things, I get really upset about that. That really annoys me. One of the reasons that is, I grew up in a group home. I grew up very poor, in state care, where I had to be very on top of my stuff. And so, like, when my stuff, and plus, not only that, but the ADD also, I'm very, if I have things where I put things in a certain place so that way I can remember them and remember where they are, and if they get moved, it's like blows my brain. Yeah, just yeah, it's out there. When somebody doesn't use common sense, like just basic stuff. I'm not asking you to do calculus over here, but if you see a bag of trash by the door, don't fucking walk past it. Pick that shit up and take it to the can. You're going out that way anyways. Laziness, common sense and laziness, I feel like go hand in hand. Um, what else? Okay, obnoxious, attention-seeking behavior in both real life and on social media. I can't stand, like, I'm on Instagram, but the only reason I'm in Instagram is because I got off of Facebook in 2016 because of all the political stuff. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna go on it. I'm gonna keep an Instagram account because I'll just be able to share pictures and just things that make me happy. Things that are nice. Scenery, friends, whatever like that. Just very positive stuff. The world has got so much negativity in it, that I really need to exude positivity. And Instagram was one of the ways I do that. But of course, with Instagram, you've got the influencers. God, I hate influencers. How are you getting paid for fucking talking some cheap bullshit? You know what I'm saying? Oh, like, get a real fucking job. Holy shit. Um, I hate ads. I hate advertisements. I know that they're necessary, and I grew up with them on cable television, so I'm like, I know that certain things, but like on Instagram when I see the sponsored pages, I block that page. I fuck you. You're not gonna shove your shit in my personal feed. Um, and I block that shit. Or ads, and a lot of the time, some of the pages that I follow, like a history, like I follow like history pages or Earth pictures or stuff like that. And they'll go in a partnership with somebody that's trying to hawk some shitty or scammy products like NFTs or Bitcoin or some shit, and they'll have an ad, and I'm like, I get super furious about that. Like, stop trying to sell people snake oil shit. You know what I'm saying? I hate our consumerist economy. I don't hate our consumerist economy. That's a bad way to put it. But just like, I don't know, like there's some aspects about our society that I'm not a big fan of. Overcharging the secondary markets. Like I told you, I collect I collect action figures. You know what I'm saying? And some action figures, Hasbro is really good because they'll reissue figures, so you don't normally have to pay too much out of pocket. If you don't catch it the first go around, normally they'll re-release it. But some figures, like the Mortal Kombat Storm Collectibles figures, they don't re-release them, and people will charge. The figures they're from Japan. They're from Japan anyways. They're from a Japanese toy company, so they're already 80 to $100 on initial release, and then these people are selling them for like $300, $400. You know what I mean? I'm like, stop, dude. There's no reason for that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want it, I get getting a little bit of profit from it. So if it's $100 figure, you want to sell it for $150. But you're charging 100% increase in price, 200% increase in price. Man, fuck off with all of that. What else do I hate? Oh yeah, when someone is crowned, like when somebody gets crowned before they've ever actually fucking done anything. Like, I'll give you an example, like LeBron James back in 2003 when he came to, kid was in fucking high school. And they were like, King James, man, nah, he ain't even proven himself. You know what I'm saying? Now he's come a long way, and he's shown he's one of the all-time greats. But don't stop fucking crowning them before they've done anything. That annoys me. What else? Reaction videos. God, that shit's so annoying. And I don't see how anybody can mindlessly watch. Oh, this is me watching a video. Oh, you're watching my reaction. Who fucking watches that? That shit is annoying as all can get out. Holy shit. What kind of dumb fucks watch that stuff? Excuse my language. I don't know if that's proper in this. We're supposed to be talking about things that annoy us. Another thing. ASMR or the mukbang videos where it's like they have the microphone and then you hear them eating and like, God, that grates my nerves. Turn that shit off. Nobody, close your mouth. Nobody wants to hear you fucking smacking, eating a live fucking lobster or whatever or a bowl of noodles. Like, my thing is like, who is the audience for this? Because it's not only the problem is the people making the videos, but the problem is also the audience for them. Like, what kind of fucking degenerates watch these things and listen to this shit? Holy boom. Just another thing is inconsiderate or rude behavior. It's so nice to be easy to be, so easy to be nice to people. I try to extend courtesies anytime I'm out in public. I try to just be nice, but some people just give attitude for no reason, man. You know what? Or like when you're at a restaurant, hey, don't yell at them. Don't yell at the fucking, at the fast food people. You want to yell at somebody, go home and yell at your fucking microwave. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Lastly, the very last thing, baseless accusations and like racism. So I grew up in Alabama. I had to hear people being racist as hell, and I told myself at a very young age that's not cool. That's not the way to be. I don't like that. And I never actually experienced racism towards me until I moved here to Cincinnati, which was so weird. But yeah, just don't judge somebody because of where they come from or or the color skin, or what religion, or their sexuality or gender, or any of that stuff. Don't be a dick to people. Just don't. That annoys me. That pisses me off so bad right there. And don't accuse me of it, because I love everybody. Unless you're doing some shit that annoys the fuck out of me, and then yeah. But yeah, so that's my video. It's 10 minutes long. Those are the things that annoys me. I'm sorry about the language. I'm very animated when I get ramped up and talking about stuff. But yeah, so I hope that warrants an A or something. So told you, there's my Larry David. All right.